Please read the disclaimer. Everything you need to know about XRP right now. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. We're going to talk about XRP. One second, I want to bring my microphone a little bit closer. If you hear chewing in the background, it's one of my sons that is eating. So we're going to talk about what's happening with XRP. What did the crypto czar just say? Venezuela, ooh la la. There's the song Havana, ooh la la. So I'm changing it to Venezuela, ooh la la. Morgan Stanley just joined the party, and we'll look at what XRP is doing, what Silver doing. All I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile, send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button. Interestingly, XRP likes have been actually down over the past few days, which is kind of surprising that is happening, but it happens. So let's try to get 1,000 likes in this video. Yes, I know you guys can do it. So now let's take a look at where XRP is. XRP is currently at $2.25. Wait a second. Didn't all the YouTubers outside of Avi say that XRP was going to the moon yesterday? Well, XRP pulling back a little bit, Bitcoin pulling back a little bit. This is normal. It's part of the game. We're seeing a pullback happening over the whole crypto market. And what happens? People watch the videos of other people that, tell them that XRP is yada, yada, yada. And they over leverage themselves. And then it starts dropping down. And instead of going down 1%, 0.5%, like Solana and Ethereum, XRP pulls back around 4%. It's fine. It's part of the game. This is just how it's potentially going to be. And we don't only have green days. That's not how the market works. There's always going to be pullbacks. There's always going to be people that are taking profits. There was a very, very good 3-4 days here for XRP. It went up 30% in 5 days. So I'm not surprised that there is some profit taking right now here for XRP. But it's a lot of the assets right now. The crypto assets are selling off. Okay. So I just want you again to take into consideration that there's going to be red days, there's going to be green days, but the positive momentum continues. Like we're about to see a crossover on the 1348 EMA on the daily chart. We are in very, very good momentum, but I want to remind you that there's going to be some red days. Okay. And if you're watching a channel and they're already talking about triple digits again, stop watching them, okay? Because it's not going to do you any good. Maybe we will see triple digits one day, but for now, it's not good to be listening to these people, okay? Because it creates expectations that are right now we're not close yet, okay? We still need to go through a few more phases, okay? And then we can potentially talk about, let's get back to $3 first, okay? As always, these are just my opinions, okay? What I am seeing. Now, of course, it's not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Also, remember that I will never contact you on social media asking to sign up to anything or to send me anything. Those are scammers. Please be very careful out there. Just yesterday, I got 3 accounts closed down. I got a YouTube page closed down that was also taking my content. So just be very, very careful out there, okay? Be careful. Now, if you are interested in taking advantage of these ups and downs in the market, my partner BYDFI will give you the opportunity to take advantage of the market. You can see I'm up 87% on my XRP position here. And we got in at 191 on average. You can see it's pulled back a little bit, but that's okay because this is a long to medium term here position. It's only at 5x. So I have time and I'm waiting for the position to mature. If you do sign up using my link, we got these amazing bonuses. And we have the Whale Traders group. If you're interested, you join the free Telegram group, and then you can get access to the Whale Trader group. It's all explained there in the group. So if you sign up, I will get a commission. So thank you for that. And please, please, please trade responsibly. Now, back to what's happening in the markets, right? Crypto czar David Sachs met with senators to help advance crypto market structure legislation. Hopefully, this gets through the Clarity Act soon. This is another thing that I think the crypto market might be waiting for. The people were talking about January 15th about that date, and we'll see. It's about 9 days from now. We also have the Fed decision that's going on in 3 weeks. Here, where I am, they surprisingly reduced interest rates by 0.25%. So we'll see what happens in the US and how potentially that will affect the markets. Now, the might be the best trade of the last week, right? It's been the situation in Venezuela. Venezuela Caracas Stock Exchange up 56% in just 2 days following the U.S. capture of President Maduro. Some reasons for the rally are Venezuela will get sanction reliefs, global investment, economic growth under U.S. control, political stability, and it's gone up even more. So up 73%, just an hour after that, where this tweet is an hour later. So, I mean, you never know what's going to happen, where the next trade is going to come from, and that's why it's so important to be subscribed to the channel and to have the notifications on, right? So you never miss out on any new piece of news, right? If you were living under a rock, I think the whole world heard about the Maduro thing, but sometimes you're not watching news. I know a lot of people my age don't watch the news, and you might not be on Twitter, or you might not be there. So it's important that if you are following someone, follow me, right? And so I can give you the news. But if you're not, subscribed and you don't have the notifications on, you're not going to know about it because maybe that day the algo isn't liking me. So you never. But if you're subscribed and you got the notifications on, you won't miss out. Okay, so that's very, very important. Morgan Stanley, 1.3 trillion. Morgan Stanley files for a spot Bitcoin ETF. They be coming around the mountain when they come, right? We have, of course, Fidelity, we had BlackRock, and now we have Morgan Stanley entering the party. It's JP Morgan is someone else. Shouldn't they be the same, right? Morgan Stanley, JP. I would be very surprised, by the way, if JP Morgan would have that would have been the news for JP Morgan, just because the comments from their CEO has been so anti-crypto that it would be a surprise. Although BlackRock CEO Larry Fink was also very, very anti-crypto, and he saw the light. Jamie Dimon or Diamond, I don't know. He hasn't seen the light just yet. But again, another massive behemoth of a financial company is issuing a Bitcoin ETF, and maybe we'll see an XRP ETF from them as well. We saw from Franklin Templeton, which is also a very big company. We haven't seen from Fidelity yet. We haven't seen from Schwab. We haven't seen from BlackRock. Maybe in the next few months, we'll get some information about that. And we have Coinbase, John I'm not going to try to pronounce his name. He's high rank at Coinbase there, said live on CNBC, I don't know of a single large company that does not have a crypto strategy, right? We're in a situation, we're in a time where even though, the last few months hasn't been great for the crypto market, but if you are a company that is a technology company, right? If it's a company that is, makes nappies, right? What's it called in English? Like American English, not British English. Diapers. Then you probably don't have a crypto strategy. Right. But if you're a technology company, you probably have a crypto strategy, you have an AI strategy, you have a quantum strategy, right? As a CEO, as a CFO, as a CTO, you're probably talking about these things, right? And it will be very interesting to see, where does the market go in the sense of, will there be, in 10, 15 years, a company that is, a technological company that doesn't have some sort of blockchain technology integrated or tokenization integrated into their business. Of course, AI is going to be for sure, but everybody. But the question is going to be, will blockchain technology and tokenization be? integrated in some way. It could be the smallest thing as, I don't know, your when you create your company, it's done on the blockchain or something instead of on the website and whatever. Could be right. That's the smallest thing I can think about, but that's going to be very interesting to see. And of course, you have all the treasuries and things like that. But that's another story. As an investment, as a diversification that we have already seen companies starting to do. If crypto is seen as something more stable, as something more not in the high risk assets, then potentially we could see more companies like Microsoft or Apple or Amazon adding crypto to their balance sheet. There was a vote a few months ago if Microsoft should do it, and they said no. Maybe in the future they'll say yes. We'll see. It's going to be very, very interesting. As always, don't forget to smash the like button, drop a comment, 8 for infinity and beyond in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Arrivederci.